They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, or even the courage. We live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, no follow the nose. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from downtown Indy. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this off to Jeanty. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raider 1st down. From the gun, it's Gino. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And a good job rallying to football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
From the pistol, Smith is going to take a shot down the field. And he will score! Craig Tucker, touchdown Las Vegas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. Jones going to throw right away. In trouble, and down he goes. Malcolm Kuntz in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Smith. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down.
First down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's Genty. A second effort, and he is in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Now Jones on the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass. And he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
He's got his man. That's down. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Left side, that is caught by Warren. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. A short pass taken in by Warren. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 26-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. on the handoff. It's Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Colts get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Colts 7-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. Here's the what? Cover. There we go.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's in! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther Street, take over.
Play action now, it's Jones. Pass right side to Downs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Rocco 80. Set, go. Steady.
A run with Taylor, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Third, right there.
On play action, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm out.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Kill.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Right back to Warren again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Jones to throw for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Pullamath. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
13X. No ball.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Good. Here we go. Hey, the clip.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
33-yard line.
49, flip it off, 49.
Working out of the gun, Smith. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. the gun, it's Gino. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Here we go. Here's the ball. 13-8.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
On second down, Smith. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Man in motion is Brown. Smith from the gun on third down. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Anthony Gould now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 60 Bison, Warriors 70.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Shut up. Like it. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of one on first down.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now a play fake. Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his targets. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash front row. Third. Right there.
Now Jones. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, breaking the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Raheem Mostert, and he's going to take this all the way back. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cougar 19. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
There we go, Sonoma.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Look wide, get this one complete, and nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throwing now is Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now toss play for Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jones. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun on third down, Jones. And the defense had luck with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's Jones. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Malcolm Coots, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Smith now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
They're called in at the 2. zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. 60 Bison. Hey, check that, street.
Throwing on first down is Jones. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10.
43-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jones to throw on second down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Colts about set to punt. And they'll be looking for something better after that poor. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on downs. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Geno Smith, touchdown. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out of the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Gun, it's Jones. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
40-yard line.
Lion, ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Come on. Showtime, let's make some noise.
Again, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.